diversity, where traditions and customs are woven into the fabric of everyday life. From bright colors of the danshiki to the rhythmic beats of the dembe, Africa's cultural heritage is a treasure trove of beauty and significance. The sound of the talking drums echoing through villages, the laughter of children, playing traditional games, and the moments of community gatherings are all part of Africa's rich cultural mix, where every moment is an important opportunity to celebrate and connect. In this edition of Africana, we bring you the story of the 2026 Karukan Gbagi Youth Forum annual cultural celebration in Nasarawa State, Nigeria. This lively festival is a showcase of the Gbagi people's rich cultural heritage with traditional music, dance, and activities that highlight the community's unique traditions. The festival was a grand success, with the community coming together to celebrate their heritage. The Gbagi people's cultural heritage is a vital part of their identity, and the festival was an opportunity to celebrate this. The event featured traditional attire, showcasing the community's unique cultural practices. Here is a highlight of the festival.
A people's culture is best expressed when it's lived, not just displayed. Culture sticks when it's active and owned by the people themselves. The 2026 Karoni Gbagi Youth Forum Annual Cultural Festival, held on April 4, 2026, at the Esu Karo Palace Playground in Nasarawa State. It was a vibrant celebration of Gbagi cultural heritage. As a youth-driven festival, it aimed to strengthen bonds among the Gbagi people in the Karo local government area of Nasarawa State, encouraging a sense of identity and community progress. Youth as ambassadors of harmony, with the theme of the festival emphasized the crucial role of young people in driving development and promoting peace in the region. The youth were therefore encouraged to play active roles in fostering unity and understanding within their community.
Gbagi youth to organize this such festival, and it is in this note I'm enjoying all other youths, meaningful youths in Nigeria, to also practice and also emulate the spirit of the Gbagi youths in Karo local government and also in Nigeria at large. And you can now see my brother here is an Indigo, and you can believe without unity, you wouldn't have been here to also support us, to also unify. So it is a message sending to our subjects. It is a message sending to our various groups. It is a message sending to our various country home for us to emulate each other, to believe in oneness, because Nigeria is for all of us, irrespective. And I want to use this opportunity to call upon my fellow compatriots, my fellow Fulani brothers, who are, due to the Western media propagation and what have you, vis-a-vis, that we have been tagged as bandits, haters, and what have you. I want to use this opportunity to believe that in every tribe extraction, there are the goods, the bad, and the ugly. So most of the African tribes today, I believe this social unrest and insecurity, it is a global phenomenon. It is not an inherited phenomenon, but I pray that the God Almighty should grant us peace, unity, and understanding. And above all, it is we that have forgotten our faith. So I'm enjoying this, and I'm using this forum to call upon each and every citizen of Nigeria to go back to the Lord.
The importance of culture to our life, that it brings old and new and future together. It's not about the history. It's a way of life, identity of a particular people in a particular environment. As you can see here today, this direct exhibition of cultural integration. Hausas are here, Wagis are here, Igbos are here, Fulanis are here. We have come together as one entity, irrespective of your background. So culture still remains the only avenue, the vibe to bring people together. Because when you're talking culture, we are not sentimental about it. It does not matter where I come from. Culture is culture. And in Igbo land, they say, Narifo, Mwaitopu. Where the father stops, the children will continue from there. That's our culture. The reason for this event today is to avert such uncommon threats. We Igbos, we did our own yesterday. Other communities will do their own. We are rejuvenating this our culture for the younger ones, younger generation, especially 21st century, to get embraced, to begin to see the importance of culture, that we cannot just allow it because of Western development, working education. Education, by the way, culture is the other side. And the culture is there before religion or education. With culture, we can embrace peace and tranquility again in our society. That means peace at every door. We preach it, we practice it. That's the importance of this culture today.
The 2026 Karoni Gbagi Youth Forum Annual Cultural Festival. It showcased the rich cultural heritage of the Gbagi people, featuring traditional dances, music, and colorful traditional attire to promote cultural awareness and preservation. There were other activities during the festival that offered a glimpse into the community's rich history and cultural practices.
Thank you.
The festival provided a veritable platform for younger generation to get involved and interested in their cultural heritage, as showcased by these Gbagi youth who danced to the beats, mesmerizing the crowd with their energetic performances. The vibrant colors and energetic performances created an electric atmosphere to entertain the guests from far and wide. The festival featured local dishes which were a hit with everyone. The food were delicious, and it was a great way to experience the community's culinary traditions. According to the organizers, the whole essence is to promote tourism in the region. They therefore encourage visitors to always find time to visit Abuja to experience the rich cultural heritage of the Gbagi people.
Our culture is the thread that binds generations together. It tells the story of our ancestors and their struggles, their triumphs, and their wisdom. And therefore, for those who engage in activities like this, it is a learning time so that we can remain rooted. Through our traditional songs, we hear their voices. Through our dances, we see their strength. Through our customs and language, we preserve the essence of our heritage. In the contemporary world of today, a rapidly changing world, culture also serves as a bridge between generations. You know, I believe if you ask some children today, what is Magna? They don't know. Ask them, what is Nyepata? They don't know. You know, so many things. So you can see that the world is changing so rapidly, but we should not allow it to erode our culture and traditions. And therefore, it is an opportunity today and going forward for the young to learn, to appreciate and to carry forward the legacy entrusted to them It is equally a moment for elders to pass on knowledge, ensuring that our customs do not fade but flourish.
I think the challenge is not with the government, the challenge is with us, especially those of us who are elders. What we need to do is to ensure that we embrace, the current technology, internet communication technology, AI, ensure that the knowledge we have about the past, is organized in such a way that we can dream the future, create the future that we want to see, and AI will enable us to do that. Secondly, we need to be very deliberate in telling stories about who we are, where we come from. We need to teach our children our values. We need to teach them our history, all right, so that they are not disconnected, and also ensure that our language does not die. Now, whoever does that, I believe will get the support of government.
The Baggy people's cultural heritage is a vital part of their identity, and it encourages families to pass on their cultural tradition to their children and grandchildren, ensuring the continued vitality of the Baggy culture. The event was a significant platform for cultural exchange with people from diverse backgrounds coming together to share and learn from one another. The festival's cultural showcase was a testament to the power of culture to bring people together and promote understanding. The Baggy people's cultural heritage is a treasure, and the festival was a celebration of this treasure. And some of the notable figures who graced the 2026 edition of the festival included the Speaker of the Nasarawa State House of Assembly, Dr. Danladi Jatau, and stakeholders who emphasized the importance of peace, unity, and preserving cultural heritage for future generations.
The culture is our pride. Today we are who we are today because of where we find ourselves. And from the culture we are brought up, from the culture we are taught how to respect, from the culture we are taught how to control, and from the culture we are taught how to make sacrifice. It is our pride today that Baggy culture have come to stay. It has showcased the Baggy culture in public, and today those who are residents in our community know that yes, we are from somewhere. And today we have displayed that Baggy people are purely cultural people. Baggy people are people who sustain culture, and Baggy people give of a step forward to the development and the growth of our community. Yes, culture and the idol worship are two different things. In your culture, you may decide to worship idols in line with what the pagans do. And there is a culture compared to the modern generation that yes, we showcase our culture to our younger ones, to unborn generation, in order to know where we came from and what are the core cultures that brings development in our community. So culture and idol worshippers are two different things.
The event was a huge success, and everyone left with big smiles. It was a celebration of the Baggy culture and a reminder of the importance of preserving traditions, and no doubt the community's youth played a key role in the festival's success. showcasing their talents and sharing their experiences. The community is already looking forward to the next festival, and plans are on the way to make it even bigger and better. The Gbagi people's cultural heritage is alive and well, and the festival is a testament to this.
Now, we shift our focus to Eastern Nigeria, where the Ijele Masquerade Festival is a significant cultural event that showcases the rich tradition of the Igbo people. The Ijele Masquerade is a symbol of the community's cultural heritage, and its beauty and significance are a source of pride for the people. Let's bring you more on this fascinating masquerade.
Ijele is a special masquerade with a special dance performance. It is believed to be the king of all masquerade and is regarded as the biggest masquerade in sub-Saharan Africa. Ijele holds the record of the largest mask system ever to enter the history of the world masking tradition. The structure of the masquerade comprises two segments, the upper and the lower segment divided at the center by a big python. The upper segment is called Nkpu Ijele and the lower segment is the Akpakuru Ijele, while the center is called Ekeogba. The Ijele is about 15 to 12 feet tall based on gravitational balance construction. It is built around the intricacy of multicolored clothes, bamboo sticks, and canes. Due to its weighty size, an outdoor big house must be prepared for Ijele anywhere it will perform and takes about 100 men 6 months to construct the house and costumes in preparation for its performance. As a king of all masquerades, the Ijele is set to house 45 different other masquerades who performed on top of it decades ago. Presently, the 45 masquerades are represented by the 45 figurines seen on top of Ijele. The masquerade usually performs alone and mostly comes last in order of performance, cementing its position as the climax of all masquerades. Ijele is a family of 4, the mother, the father, the police, palm wine tapper. There is the Nne Ijele, which means the mother of Ijele. She's a beautiful lady masquerade that holds a big ox tail with carved enamel plates. She dances to flute and soft music. There is the Ijele the father, called Onuku. He has a big face and dresses in chieftaincy regalia. Ijele Pele's are usually 6. Their duty is to ensure that the people do not encroach on Ijele the father and the mother. Ijele palm wine tapper accompanies Ijele for the sole purpose of picking its rear as it performs. Another significant personality is the Ijele fan carrier, who leads the Ijele with its symbolic powerful fan called Akupe. Once the Ijele loses sight of the fan and its carriers, it gets lost, and it signifies danger. This is why Ijele moves when the fan carrier moves, and also stops when it stops. The Ijele has a special band group for its performance. The performance of the masquerade is a beautiful sight to behold. The masquerade was listed in UNESCO's archive as an intangible cultural element in need of urgent safeguarding in line with the tradition of the Igbo people. The Ijele masquerade features in celebrations like burial ceremonies and other special occasions during the dry season to invoke fertility and a bountiful harvest in many communities in Anambra and Enugu State in southeastern.
Kanyechukwu Tagbo Okeke in black hits arrives Lagos to the cheers of fans who waited to catch the historic moment of his completion of a journey